Alright, I'll test the tree too. I'm probably gonna die from this one though. I'm going for it.
There he goes, the bravest man alive. Oh, that boy is gone.
He was old. He was too far. He was just too old. Shadow!
Oh, Peter.
You made it.
I worried about you.
It's good?
He has collision.
As of the day I'm posting this video, the game Sword Art Online within the anime of the same name was opened up to the world on November 6th, 2022. To kind of reminisce on this show a bit, I decided to load up a VR mmorpg I've been curious about for some time since its release in January this year, Zenith The Last City. In the world of Sword Art Online, the players are all surprised to find out after hours of playing that the logout button has been removed from the game. Suddenly, everyone here was stuck in a quote-unquote full dive system that overrides your neural signals from the brain in order to fully immerse you in the world, leaving you completely helpless in real life. The people trapped all then find out that if you die in this game, the headset they're wearing in real life will kill them, ending their life in, well, both worlds. With this in mind, I decided to load up Zenith with one rule for myself. If I die in the game, well, nothing happens, you know, like I'll just lose the challenge, and we're not gonna go dark here. More than anything, I just want to try this game out and see how it's doing 11 months after its release, so I won't treat this as much of a review, but more of a first impressions of the game, while also having some fun trying not to die. Now, I might get kind of critical at some points, but let me just be clear that while I played this game, I actually had a ton of fun. I see a lot of potential for it in the future, despite any issues I might have. I just want it to be the best game it can be. So let's get started.
Link start.
You start this game in a tutorial section, just like most other games, and you need to fight a bunch of little hippogriff dogs while getting some incredibly minor world details from this flying Google Assistant. To accept quests in this game, it teaches you that you need to simply just wave in front of a quest giver NPC to open the dialogue box. I have to fill up the bar with waving. Okay. And it wasn't until over 3 hours later in the game that another player helped me out.
Oh my god, I hate this mechanic so much.
You can
What
handle it.
mechanic?
Young man. Hey, get over here.
The waving. let me hit a button. Just sitting there waving my arm around like a... What?
You can.
Where?
Yeah. Go up to him. Put.
Show him.
Oh. I'm sitting here just... You're just sitting here just tickling this guy's face this whole time. My first foray into the game started with me picking the melee class. So I made my way through the tutorial into the city of Zenith at the end, where I'm told some more world lore that I don't have any context for yet, and suddenly we're talking about how the gates just opened for a bunch of people that I have no knowledge of whatsoever. The world looks really cool, I want to know what's going on, but you won't tell me. So despite feeling like I jumped into a show's plot halfway through, I pressed on and kept giving the game a shot, with my only saving grace for what's going on being the quest markers or the mini-map you get on your left hand. The world map is gigantic, incredibly diverse, and traversable thanks to just about everything in the game being climbable if you have enough stamina left, as well as the ability to, well, not fly, but glide anywhere you want. Combat felt kind of fun. I was struggling a bit with the mechanics of the swords and how to best fight in a way that was both effective and actually satisfying for me. This might just be a skill thing that would come with time, but as a new player that's used to a bunch of melee VR games already, I didn't quite feel at home in Zenith. None of the weapons have any weight, so you're just kind of swinging wildly and not actually colliding with enemies. So there was definitely an adjustment period for me personally.
Okay, so you do need some momentum.
I continued playing, and my fun was cut short when I accidentally bit off more than I could chew with a quest, and found out that some enemies, even at lower levels, have attacks with areas of effect that cannot be blocked, and also hit for really big damage.
Oh.
Death isn't the end for an agent.
Oh, that's where you're wrong. So just like that, with about an hour of gameplay logged, I had died. Instantly. So for a second attempt, I didn't play for another few days, but when I did jump back in, I kind of thought to myself and realized I hadn't actually been playing the game to its full credit. I was trying to play a massively multiplayer game as more of a single-player game. I'm not fully versed in social VR culture for games that much, so I think a part of me was actually kind of nervous to talk to people before, so I was keeping my mic muted that entire first character. I decided to open up a little bit more this time around, and after starting through the tutorial that I forgot to hit record for, I actually found myself truly liking this game once I stepped into the shoes of a spellcaster instead of a melee fighter. The little power blasters with regenerating ammo, the gesture-based spellcasting with tons of cool visual effects, and even the teleporting ability to just let you dodge out of the way of attacks was a lifesaver. For some reason I had a bunch of kids following me around that I couldn't get rid of. They're onto me!
Helicopter.
I then found myself surrounded by a bunch of people sounding a bit more grown-up and decided to hang with this crew as they threw a flash mob of enemies our way that were then quickly slaughtered before my eyes. They then proceeded to take off all their clothes and tell me that they were having a beach party. I guess giving into peer pressure, I then seemed to throw my little challenge to the wayside as I decided to enter this high-level area with a bunch of level 40 players as only a level 4. High-level zone. Great. This is a good place for a level 4, right?
We have a level 4?
Hey guys, it's me, the newbie.
Nice. This is like level 2 or something.
Can we keep them? There were 8-foot-tall pirates and shark people, which I promptly kept my distance from in fear of my permadeath roll, but I kept getting crazy good drops, so I couldn't resist the temptation to stay. It was here, when I thought I died, that I found out you can actually revive other players if they fall during combat for, a few seconds. The beach party more or less concluded, and I did some looking around. I found 2 people from the big group making their way over to a little cliffside area.
Yo, you leveled up though.
Yeah, man, level 5 now. You guys revived me. I get to keep playing.
Yo, can you actually help me finish up this quest?
Of course. So this mid-level player had enlisted the help of a higher-level player to help him complete a quest by weakening the monster form, and being the hero that I am, I decided to help too, while also losing sight of my goal to not die. I did what I could from a distance and kept out of the way, but eventually fell again. Oh, I am down again.
Can you res him? Oh yeah, I got you. Where's your, oh god.
I was revived, we won, and the high-level player went on his way, leaving me and my newfound buddy here alone. Sharkface is back.
Uh-oh. I don't think we can take him. What if we just go onto the roof and shoot at him?
Hell yeah. And both of us using our collective one brain cell had a great idea of trying to take it on ourselves, because that was gonna go well.
I'm gonna take him! I have like no stamina though.
Come on, Tata K, you can do it.
No!
Are you dead?
I don't think. Yeah. I got
Alright.
one shot.
I
Take him, right?
I will do this for the good of the team. Oh! And just like that, I had died for good once more.
Good meeting you.
Yeah, that's the end of me, I guess.
Good game, good game.
GG. After I died, I thought about logging off and committing to the bit, but at this point the video was essentially done, and I decided to just hang out with this guy I'd met before. We respawned at the same point anyway, so I figured why not?
Oh, hello again.
Oh, well hell yeah. What I then decided to do was simply to explore the game some more. My companion here seemed pretty intent on it as well, so it seemed like a good plan. It was around this time that I truly began to grasp the sheer scale of the world. There were different environments, enemies, and so much more that I didn't even see from the starting area. Did someone just shiver my timbers?
What?
I don't know. It actually got me pretty excited to see what else they have in store for this game and what else I could look forward to as a player when I leveled up. Honestly, big shout out to you, Mr. Matum0440. You actually helped show me the value of this game and got me excited for playing it further.
We taking this?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Wait, there's a mango.
Got one!
it.
So we found ourselves running away from threats stronger than we could handle, riding ziplines to our heart's content, finding out you can move your arms to swim faster underwater.
Good. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right.
Speed run.
And generally just seeing how close we could get to the main spire before his quest 2 died. Theirs are not doing it
You want
justice.
to go see if we can go climb it?
I think people have tried. I don't think it's
start walking over there.
Scar, brother.
Long live the king.
At one point, we found out the hard way that not every part of this map is made equal or truly meant to be explored.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Oh, suddenly we're closer? Oh no. Oh no. But I do appreciate that the devs seem to see the value in not limiting player exploration. Like, if you see something, you can just go there. Some of the most fun I've had in video games are when I've done some kind of glitch to get out of the map or just break the game in general. So it's really nice to see them, you know, just kind of letting you do whatever you want in this game. Am I under the map?
Where? I can't see you.
Here, I'll shoot up
I'll meet you at the top.
You see that?
Okay, yeah, you're under the map.
As we grew closer to the great gig in the sky, we finally found ourselves over to this random tree, found out it actually had some collision geometry, and flew over there to start climbing it. I feel like I'm channeling my monkey heritage.
Yes. Go back to monkey. I can see the top.
These tree textures brought to you by Microsoft Paint. Are we right?
Hello. Welcome.
Yeah, because this is how trees work.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever seen the top of a tree?
I mean, to be fair, I guess not.
Yeah. Right there. I'm going. Wish me luck.
And with just one final push and a little glitchy map loading, we found ourselves landing safely at the foot of our destination. This is looking good.
I'm just surprised that we actually made it this far. I did not think the tree was going to work.
No, me neither. We did a little climbing, even though he was starting to get a super low battery indicator on his quest, but he kept pushing forward anyway. We ultimately died, though, right near the start of the tower. It was right around then that he clearly had the quest die on him, so I called it a night. So, at the end of the day, is Zenith a good game to experience SAO in? Not exactly. But if you're looking for a game that has a cool graphic style, not much story fluff, a fun place to go kill some mobs and do some raids, then 100% it's a great game to go check out. If I'm being perfectly honest, and, you know, take this with a grain of salt, if Zenith had been any old flat-screen desktop MMO, I really don't think it would have really gone anywhere. What makes this game so amazing, though, is that they did choose to make it into a VR game instead. They knew there would be challenges to making a VR MMORPG, but they tackled it in a really interesting way. It satisfies that little hyper-focused man in my brain that wants so badly to experience an entirely separate world in VR. With the ability to climb anything, glide anywhere, and grind to get stronger just like any other MMO, I love what this game presents itself as. That said, I can't really overlook the big glaring issues it has. For me, personally, the tutorial and intro to this game really aren't that great. I shouldn't have to watch a separate video on how to block or how to understand certain mechanics of a class. The story throws you into this world with no backstory, no actually explained reason for being there, and falls victim to just overall bad storytelling. If it gets better in the later game though, please let me know, because again, I am a newbie and I haven't really made that much progress in the game. But I'm only really saying all of this because I want the game to succeed and be better than it is right now. I would say if you enjoy MMORPGs and you like the art style of this game, I'd wholeheartedly recommend you give it a shot for yourself. I have a good feeling this game is gearing up for a great future for itself, and I'm going to try to stay up to date with this game to see how it evolves, but for now, it's probably the closest an SAO fan has to getting the real thing. That is, until we develop full dive technology and leave this real fleshy world behind. Anyway, if you're still here, I hope you enjoyed this silly little video of mine. Hope I didn't offend anyone who's a fan of this game. Honestly, I'm now a fan of this game too. I just want it to succeed and be better. I'm trying to make something out of this channel if I can, so I made a Discord channel. If you want to join and chat about all things VR, stay up to date on my videos, or just have a place to hang out and post pictures of your pets, stop on by. The link's in the description down below. Subscribe if you want to see more VR content from me later on, and hit that like button if you want to free me from the chokehold that is the YouTube algorithm. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.